my theory that old folks and kids got a lot in common. For one thing, they both look like this. We call them both farts. Right? Cute little farts and old farts. I'm just an old fart. But mainly, they're both discriminated against because of their age. How old they are or how old they aren't. That's how it starts out. You're too young. You're not old enough. Pretty soon they're saying, sorry, you're too old. Jesus, that was quick. I was standing right here. Yes, old folks are really just bent kids, you know? Used children. Sure, it's in between that we forget how to act. In between those two states. And that awe, you know, and that innocence that we have to act a certain way. I'm 21 now, got to stand, talk, and walk a certain way. How do you do? I'm 25, 30 now. How do you do? I'm grown up, 35, 40. How do you do? Play some golf? Good to see you. Say hello to the wife. 45, 50, I'm 55, 60, 65, I'm 70, 75. Oh, now I can piss in my pants again, man. God damn, I won. Woo! So anyway. Kids, besides being too young, are also too little. It's another thing they have to put up with. They're too goddamn little. You've noticed them, haven't you? I won't laugh in front of them, man, but they're too fucking little. Kids spend all that time, all those important years, way the hell down there. Teeny little things. They really do start you out small when you're a kid, don't they? Look at this, Dan. We've got a kid. What you gonna do with him? Gonna raise him. Don't plant him too deep, you know. Sure, for all those years you're stuck down there and the whole world's up here. Or you're stuck down here and the whole world is up there. Everything's up there. Everything's built for them. All the furniture, right? No, they give you one little table and a couple of chairs in your room, you know. But your brother sits on it and breaks it, right? You're stuck. Everything's up there. Hey, pardon me. Hey, look out for a cigarette, will you? Ouch, goddamn. Hey, you want to look for the cookies? Would you look for the cookies, please? Yeah, they're up there. They're not down here. They don't keep them here. They keep them up there. I can't see up there at all. I've never seen it up there. I wouldn't know where to look. They're up there somewhere. Just take a look around, would you? Would you please look around? Just give it a chance. Give it a try. Just look everywhere. Open everything up. Open everything. Look at everything. Up high. Do you know where they are? He knows where they are. Tell him, man. Tell him where they are. He knows where they are. Give me a help. Hey, tell him. Just tell him. Just tell him you know. Hey, come on. Hurry up. Please, you come. Come on. Yeah, man. You don't know much down here. Well, you know about the nap of the rug. Have a pretty clear idea about the migration of dust in an urban apartment. You know where all the electrical outlets are. Makes you handy as hell the week before Christmas. Come here, Dad. I'll show you. Come on, I ain't going over here, right here. This one had a brown mark on it. Sure, you're just a little guy down here, and your handle is extended? That's the thing they use to take you places. Come on, we're going downtown. Whoa! And simply because you're so small, just because you're tiny, they pick you up and throw you in the air. You don't see them throwing each other in the air, do you? It isn't safe. Just you, because you're teeny. Your uncle comes over on Thanksgiving. Whoa, boy. Look at him. Ain't he a teeny? Goddamn, I'm gonna throw him up in the air.
Come here. I got him. I got you. Hold on. I got him. Okay, you go over there. Okay, I got him. Oh, Margaret, I'm sorry. I lost him in the sun. We got any turkey left?
Yeah, there were rules. I wasn't too good at rules myself. Well, I was good at breaking them. You'd think that would count, you know? It's a category. No such luck was marked against you. Didn't have a lot of luck with them because they didn't all seem logical to me. For some reason or another, some of them seemed dumb. Now, there were good rules, to be sure. There were some fine rules. No running with the scissors. That's one I always obeyed. Made sense to me. Shit, this big mother will go right through me. What are you doing? I'm not running with the scissors. Now, the good rule was no sticking your head out of the high-speed railroad train window. God damn, Dad, good rule. Oh, yeah. Doesn't want us to get our heads chopped off. Fucking great. Must be having a great day, Dad. Dad, there were some rules that were not so intelligently drawn, I felt. Some things that didn't make a lot of sense. No running in the halls. Hey. Why? Because it looks like fun, that's why. No running in the halls. Where are you gonna run, in the rooms? Gotta keep turning in the rooms, man. Can't get up any speed at all in the room. Hallways are made for running. Another dumb rule, I thought, was no singing at the table. Why? One guy with a bad voice 100 years ago fucked it up for everybody else? Why? No singing at the table. Why? Because I said so. First sign of a dumb rule. Yeah, you can stand right next to the table all during dinner and sing your ass off. It's not covered by the rule. Well, my feeling is if you're gonna die, you know, or if you know, hey, die big. Die big. Nobody wants to just pass away. You don't want to be a euphemism, do you? Nobody wants to pass away. You know, Arnie passed away. Oh, really? Yes. Well, I didn't know that. Well, that's the idea. On the other hand, Dave died. Oh, yes, I heard about Dave dying. That's true. I say die big. Give it a shot, man. Go out big. It's your chance. Die big. Work in a few posthumous reflexes for your friends. Give them a show before you go. Entertain and uplift and instruct those you are leaving behind. When you die, give them a few posthumous reflexes. You know, the body does store electricity up. There's a certain storage of electricity, and even a dead body, a corpse, will occasionally go... And I say, if you have that potential after you're dead, use it properly. Pre-program. Before you die, pre-program some posthumous reflexes that will be entertaining to those you've left behind. Do something to capture their imagination. Roll over on the autopsy table. That's nice. Cross your legs, scratch your balls, do something. Now, the only reason that I even suggest that you have a choice about what you can do at the moment of death is a very little known and very little understood part of the death process called
The 2-minute warning. Many people are not aware of it at all. The 2-minute warning. Just as in football. 2 minutes before you die, you receive an audible warning.
2 minutes, get your shit together.
The reason we don't know about it is because the only people who hear it die. And I don't think we'd believe someone anyway if he told us he received his 2-minute warning, would you? Some asshole on the bus?
Hey, I just got my 2-minute warning.
You'd think it was a coach out on the town, you know? But no, the 2-minute warning does arrive. And I say use that time to entertain, to leave something behind. Do something with the 2 minutes. Hey, if nothing else, give a speech. Little 2-minute speech. We can all give a little 2-minute speech. Just pick some subject you're very fond of and talk about it for 2 minutes. I mean, tell them. It's your last chance to tell them anything. Walking, just plain old walking, is a source of a lot of experience we'd recognize. It just, I mean, of course, you know, we walk pretty well. Humans got it down pretty good, wouldn't you say? Hello there. Hi, Dan. Look at this, still walking. Of course, I'm talking about walking erect, right? Yeah, Homo erectus or whatever he was. This dude, because I mean, it's one of the few things that separates us from the lower animals, walking and hats, right? Rarely see a lower animal with a hat, and if he does, chances are a man put it on him, you know? But there are some animals that walk erect for short bursts. You've seen them, you know. That's not it, and we know it, man. This is fucking walking. We know what walking is. We have a right to be proud, being able to walk like that. And a right to be embarrassed when it doesn't work. When we walk dopey. Sometimes you do something dumb, you know? Sometimes it's not your fault, but you always blame it on something else. Just a little misstep. Blame it on the sidewalk. Can't be me, I'm graceful. You've seen it. Not me, fucking boulder in the road. Might be the shoes, they're not mine, I borrowed them. Not used to the soles, goodbye. Couldn't be me. That's why I like with a limp, you know. Limp, some people go, ooh, but that's not right. Guy with limps don't do that. Unless he just got the limp. But you've seen some guys. Some guys are good, man. Some guys are really into their limp. They've had it a long time, man. It's like years. And you've seen guys like that, man. They pivot on it. Hey, you've seen those guys. A lot of guys. They go up you see them go up a spiral staircase. Did you see that shit? You know, screws themselves. Guys can handle it when you've had a limp a long time. It's when you just get a limp, when it's a new limp, that you're not good at it yet. And you go, look at this steel beam on my leg. That's when you're not too cool. Did you ever walk and count your footsteps? You know how many of them fall in each box on the sidewalk? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 and a half. Carry a half. 1, 2 and a half. Hate doing math while I'm walking. Did you ever look at yourself in store windows? Gotta check it out, right? Trying to see your profile? Never see it. Sometimes you're walking up the stairs and you think there's another stair. You have to go into a little routine, you know. Throw them off. Hi there, hi. Good thing stereo's on mezzanine. Sometimes you're going down the stairs, and you think...
There's some words that are perfectly clean but sound like they could be filthy if you gave them just a little help. Word like pussyfoot. perfectly clean, but when you say pussyfoot, there's a little giggle. Because people know that with a little help, this word could be filthy. No matter what form of the verb you try, it's clean as a verb. But pussyfoot could be a noun. It could be a noun, pussyfoot. A rare disorder. A female birth defect.
Hello, boys. I have pussyfoot.
God, you sure do, lady. And I love them open-toed shoes you have on. Well, I'd rather have pussyfoot than woodpecker. I can say that for myself. Or beer nuts. God, that must be awful. Beer nuts. The official disease of Milwaukee. I know whenever I see the little canister behind the bar, I drop in a couple of dollars for beer nuts. I think we need a lot more research on beer nuts or cotton balls, which is the dreaded final stage of beer nuts. When my beer nuts turn to cotton balls, I'll be heading home to you. It's an old Southern hymn. Lots of little phrases like that in the language that don't quite say what they mean. Take a shit is another one. Take a shit? You don't take a shit, you leave a shit. That's the whole idea. To leave it. I left a shit.
Fine, thank you, Jeff.
Where'd you leave it? In the icebox. I'm gonna take a shit.
Don't take one of mine.
I only have 2 left and the weekend is coming up. Why don't you go home and take one of your own shits? Guy's always mooching off me. He must think I'm made of shit or something. Boy, that shit don't grow on trees, you know. Well, enough of that shit. Lots of little phrases like that. Pick your nose is, well, blow your nose. Blow your nose is a phrase. Imagine that. Blowing your nose. I don't believe they really mean that, do you? You can't blow your nose. I believe it's physically impossible to blow your nose. You might get somebody else to blow your nose. But it would have to be a real good friend. Cocktails. Another clean word. You can advertise them. You can put up signs all over town. Cocktail. As long as you use both halves of the word, perfectly fine. But you can't advertise either one of those 2 items if you break those words in half. They'll come and take your sign down. Cocktail. It's okay. It depends on how you say that kind of word. You ladies like some cocktails?
Hey, lady, you want a cocktail?
And then they'll actually laugh about that. Cocktail, get it? Oh, yeah. Bangkok. There's a lovely city. How would you like to be a hooker in Bangkok? Would seem like a natural habitat. Peacock. NBC is really proud of their peacock. You know what a female peacock is? A peacunt.
Well, I knew that with a name like George, I would have to add something else. Any old name can have emotion for you, though. Even a brand name. Product names have things you expect from them. You have a little emotional investment in certain names. I mean, you wouldn't eat Goodyear pancakes, right? Any more than you would drive an Aunt Jemima tires, right? It's just, you have feelings, you have expectations about it. If Janitor and a Drum made a douche, no one would buy it. There's no market. It's like 20 Mule Team mini pads, man. I'm sorry, Dan. There's no market for them. Raid feminine hygiene spray. Raid! Wow! That's what they call them. Feminine hygiene spray. They're underleg deodorants. Why did they avoid that? It's obvious. Underarm, underleg. Why did they avoid that, you know? I guess it's because you have 2 armpits, you only have 1 leg pit. That's it. Well, I think things ought to be named for what they are. I think there ought to be a little more truth in names. You know, they've tried to clean up advertising claims. Let them clean up some of the names like Excello and Acme and Ace and Top. Bullshit. I like things to be called what they are. I like to bring out a new car, the 1977 piece of shit. A division of United Consumer Fuckers. Yeah, company names are fun. Whammo is a toy company. Aren't you glad it's not an airline? Would you get in the big Whammo bird, huh? There's some just plain old words that are sort of fun to think of or look at more closely than usual. Things like hot water heater. Have you ever thought of hot water heaters?
Pardon me? I said I'd like to buy a hot water heater.
What the hell for? Hot water doesn't need to be heated. You must want a cold water heater. How about a hot water cooler?
Yeah, some words are fun. Words like flammable. Flammable, inflammable, and non-inflammable. Why are there 3? Does it seem to you as though 2 words ought to be able to handle that idea? I mean, either the thing flams or it doesn't flam. Now, flammable, that's the one that's on the side of the truck. Flammable. As if you're going to get out of your car at 60 miles an hour and smoke on his truck, right? Flammable. I found out the reason it says that on the truck is so that just in case you should be spinning out of control at 70 or 80, heading for the truck, you'll know what it was that happened, you know? Gives you a chance to make a few plans, you know? Put the cigarettes out, put the cigarettes out. And of course, there's a moment just after beginning to blow up when you stop blowing up for just a moment and you say, fucking flammable. Then, of course, you do continue to blow up. Nothing we can do about that. Jumbo shrimp. Indeed. What do you expect when you order that? What will arrive? Will it be a large shrimp or a little jumbo? Jumbo shrimp. Those words don't even go together, man. That's like military intelligence. They have that, too. How did they do that? There's another phrase like that, business ethics. Say, we're discussing business ethics. Yes, no wonder we couldn't hear anything over here. That's like a plastic glass. They have them. Mine isn't. Mine's a glass, goddammit. But they have the... Get me a plastic glass. Well, I'll see what I can do. Pretty soon they'll have nylon rubbers. They do. They have nylon rubbers. What the fuck? Hey. All right, Ed. None of your filth. Sure, man. Hey, Tree Moans wasn't bad so far. About an hour and a half. Now, hold on. I have a real great idea. As soon as I think of it, we're all going to laugh our asses off. Right? The airline has given us a lot of strange words and expressions and ways to look at language that they force us into. We have words like, from the airline, like deplane. I've never deboated, I've never debussed. By God, I have deplaned. We'll be deplaning through the forward door. I'm already on deplane. That's what they tell you. Get on the plane. Get on the plane. Fuck you, I'm getting in the plane. Let Evel Knievel get on the plane. I'll be inside with you folks in uniform. You seem to know where to sit. Airlines got a load of things. They tell you to go to your gate. Go to your gate. There's no gates. Have you ever seen a gate at the airport? There ain't no fucking gates. Where the hell are the gates? They have a lot of doorways. They have a lot of pathways. They have a lot of carpeting. They have a lot of seats. They got rostrums and podiums. They got railings. They got velvet ropes. There ain't a goddamn gate at the airport. Shit, I've missed 3 planes looking for my gate. Gate 49. Goddamn, there must be a bunch of them around here someplace. Where are they? And airlines also have another thing called a non-stop flight. Not me, bullshit. I insist that my flight stop. Preferably right at the end. That's when they tell you you'll be landing shortly. Does that mean we're going to miss the runway, honey? No, it just means we're on our final approach. It's when they tell you to put your seat back forward. Wow. You mean one time or a lot of times, honey? Put your seat back. I don't bend like that. And then, one further example of the airline's perversion of language. When 2 airplanes almost crash right into each other, up in the sky. Seems to me like we're a couple of weeks overdue to drop high explosives on helpless civilians. People who have no argument with us whatsoever. I think we ought to be out there doing what we do best, gang, making big holes in other people's countries. I hate to be repetitious, but God, we are a warlike lot, you know? We can't stand not to be fucking with somebody. We couldn't wait for that Cold War to be over, could we? Just couldn't wait for that Cold War to be over so we could go and play with our toys in the sand. Go play with our toys in the sand. And when we're not invading some sovereign nation or setting it on fire from the air, which is more fun, then we're usually declaring war on something here at home. Did you ever notice that? We love to do that, don't we? We love to declare war on things here in America. Anything we don't like about ourselves, we have to declare war on it. Don't do anything about it, but we just declare war on it.
We got a war. It's the only metaphor we have in our public discourse for solving a problem. It's called declaring a war. We got a war on poverty, the war on crime, war on litter, the war on cancer, the war on drugs. But you ever notice there's no war on homelessness, is there? Nah, no war on homelessness. You know why? There's no money in that problem. There's no money in that problem. Nobody stands. It's true. Nobody stands to get rich off of that problem. You could find a solution to homelessness where the corporate swine and the politicians could steal a couple of $1 million each. You'd see the streets of America begin to clear up pretty goddamn quick. I'll guarantee you that. I will guarantee you that. Now, so, I got an idea for homelessness. You know what they ought to do? You know what they ought to do? Give the homeless their own magazine. Give them their own magazine. It would make them feel better, for one thing. That's a sure sign of making it in this country. Every group in this country that makes it and arrives at a certain level has its own magazine. You have Working Mother magazine, Black Entrepreneur magazine, Hispanic Business magazine. In fact, any activity engaged in by more than 4 people in this country has got a fucking magazine devoted to it. Skydiving, mountain climbing, snowmobiling, backpacking, bungee jumping, duck hunting, shooting someone in the asshole with a dart gun, jerking off. They probably have a magazine for that. I'm sure they have. I know they have a magazine. Walking. There's actually a fucking magazine called Walking. Look, Dan, the new Walking is out. Here's a good article, putting one foot in front of the other. Give them their own magazine. Give the homeless their own magazine. You know what you call it? Better Crates and Cartons. Then when they get finished reading it, they can use it to line their clothing. That's a good, sound business solution. That's the kind of answer you get from a conservative American businessman. Say, yeah, let them read it. When they get finished reading, they can use it to plug up the holes in them piano crates they all seem to like to live in. A good, sound, practical, conservative American business solution. I'll tell you what they ought to do about homelessness. First thing, change the name of it. Change the name of the condition. It's not homelessness, it's houselessness. It's houses these people need. A home is an abstract idea. A home is a setting. It's a state of mind. These people need houses, physical, tangible structures. But where are you going to put them? Where are you going to build them? Nobody wants you to build low-cost housing near their house. People don't want it near them. We got something in this country, you've heard of it, it's called NIMBY, N-I-M-B-Y. Not in my backyard. People don't want any kind of social help located anywhere near them. You try to open up a halfway house, try to open up a rehab center for drugs or alcohol, try to build a little home for some retarded people who want to work their way into the community. People say, not in my backyard. People don't want anything near them, especially if it might help somebody else. Part of the great American spirit of generosity we're always told about. Big, generous American nation. Ask an Indian about that. Ask an Indian how generous this country is. If you can find one, you got to locate the Indian first. We've made him just a little difficult to find. Or if you need current data, select a black family at random and ask them how generous this country has been. People don't want anything near them, even if it's something they believe in, something they think society needs, like prisons. Everybody wants that, right? Everybody wants more prisons. That's the new answer to all of our problems. Lock a lot of motherfuckers up. Everybody wants more prisons. They say, build more prisons! But not here. Well, why not? What's wrong? What's the problem? What's wrong with having a prison in your neighborhood? Well, it seemed to me like it would make it a pretty crime-free area, don't you think? You think a lot of crackheads and muggers and pimps and hookers are gonna be hanging around in front of a fucking prison? Bullshit, they ain't coming anywhere near it. What's wrong with these people? All the criminals are locked up behind the walls, and if a couple of them do break out, what do you think they're gonna do? Hang around? Check real estate trends? Bullshit. They're fucking gone. That's the whole idea of breaking out of prison, is to get the fuck as far away as you possibly can. Not in my backyard. People don't want anything near them. Except military bases. They don't mind that, do they? No, they like that. Give them an army base. Makes them happy. Why? Jobs. Jobs. Self-interest. Even if the base is loaded with nuclear weapons, they don't give a fuck. They say, well, I'll take a little radiation if I can get a job. Working people have been fucked over so long in this country, those are the kind of decisions they're left to make. I got just the place for low-cost housing. I have solved this problem. I know where we can build housing for the homeless. Golf courses. Perfect. Golf courses. Just what we need. Plenty of good land in nice neighborhoods, land that is currently being wasted on a meaningless, mindless activity engaged in primarily by white, well-to-do male businessmen who use the game to get together to make deals to carve this country up a little finer among themselves. I am getting tired, really tired. I am getting tired of these golfing cocksuckers in their green pants and their yellow pants and their orange pants and their precious little hats and their cute little golf carts. It is time to reclaim the golf courses from the wealthy and turn them over to the homeless. Golf is an arrogant, elitist game, and it takes up entirely too much fucking room in this country. Too much fucking room in this country. It is an arrogant game on its very design alone. Just the design of the game speaks of arrogance. Think of how big a golf course is. The ball is that fucking big. What do these pin-headed pricks need with all that land? There are over 17,000 golf courses in America. They average over 150 acres apiece. That's over 3 million acres. That's 4,820 square miles. You could build 2 Rhode Islands and a Delaware for the homeless on the land currently devoted to this meaningless, mindless, arrogant, elitist, racist. There's another thing. The only blacks you'll find in country clubs are carrying trays and a boring game for boring people. Did you ever watch golf on television? It's like watching flies fuck. And a mindless game. Mindless. Think of the intellect. Think of the intellect it must take to draw pleasure from this activity. Hitting a ball with a crooked stick and then walking after it. And then hitting it again. I say, pick it up, asshole. You're lucky you found the fucking thing. Put it in your pocket and go the fuck home. Go the fuck home. You're a winner. No chance of that happening. Dorco in the plaid knickers is going to hit it again and walk some more. Let these rich cocksuckers play miniature golf. Let them fuck with a windmill for an hour and a half or so. See if there's any real skill among them. Now, I know there are some people who play golf who don't consider themselves rich. Fuck them! And shame on them for engaging in an arrogant, elitist pastime. Hey, here's another place we could put some low-cost housing: cemeteries. There's another idea whose time has passed. Saving all the dead people in one part of town? What the hell kind of a superstitious, religious, medieval bullshit idea is that?